Because, you know what? I am gaming on caffeine. Let's also change this to Minecraft. YouTube is up. Refresh red. Alright. All platforms are online.
Silas says hi.
Hello, Silas. Welcome in.
Silas says I was your first viewer.
Of course. And I see you come from TikTok.
Silas says yes.
I am a multi-streamer, so especially if it's something like vanilla Minecraft.
Silas says the voice is cracking the app. I love it.
I would have to have a separate account to check that for myself. But I see your message.
Silas says anywho.
Ah, spawns me in a mangrove. Not exactly the biome I want to start in. A little bit of tree parkour to get out of here.
Bodrix has correctly joined the channel.
And there's Botrix joining the channel for the other platforms.
Silas says how many platforms are you streaming on?
I got red platform and purple platform and this one. I can't say them because TikTok will flag the stream.
Silas says cool.
I think my goal today is like to get a base and iron tools and full set of iron armor. Let's see.
Silas says pretty standard goal for New World.
Yup. Especially when you're taking a break from modded Minecraft. Like I am. I got burnt out of modded Minecraft.
Silas says, oh, for sure, yeah.
So much content, it just burns the brain. I am surrounded by mangrove and a village.
Silas said, Muddy Duck Wall.
Let's check what's in here real quick. I don't have jade, but I can cook up. Is that skeleton willing to burn himself? Why am I doing this? There's a village nearby. I'm gonna save the log. I'll come back to this cave a bit later. What do I see right? Uh-huh. A blacksmith. Right off the bat. This saves some iron. I'm gonna set my spawn in the village, of course. Huh. So, how's your day going? I do wonder if there's a chat integration for all three platforms. Yeah, I should grab some torches from that village. Linktree should be in my profile bio. So if you want to have a look. $202 likes, oh wow. This may not be iron, but it's the next best thing. Oh, wait. I'll be back, TikTok. I'm going to change my game tag. I'm gonna do a full-on restart. Just to be safe. Just to make sure I got the right game tag. Alex Serta, can you tell me what the game tag is before I restart? Wait, actually, no, I see it right up there. At the top in the live studio, it does say Minecraft. I'm safe. I don't need to restart the stream. Woo. This cave had very little to offer. But it does look like it would make a nice home. Because of course there is that village nearby. Muddy mangrove roots. I unfortunately will not be using that, so I'm going to be placing that back down. Let's head back to the village and grab the bed I slept in. You know what? I want a door as well. I'm a bit of a hobbit. This is only going to be a temporary base. And save that pickaxe durability by going for copper. These are vanilla. I think I have a plan here. I just need two more. Two more. I kind of like that being my entrance to this base. I'm going to leave this villager's iron golem alone because they need a defender. B. What are these? Firefly bush? Yeah, I don't think there's any other caves nearby. I could make a home with the mud. Oh, there was a cave. Small it may be, it was a cave. Oh. It's a good idea to go adventuring when you can. Huh. I see Distant Horizons is doing its work. I see a cave. It's a ravine, actually. Oh, that's a huge cave. I'm actually going to walk all the way over here where the waterfall is. I'm not ready to go too deep. I'm actually going to use this small break to find a way to get chat integration to all 3 platforms.
Jamie Smith says nigger.
Alright, you're getting banned.
Jamie Smith says nigger.
And report it, do. Haha. Take that. Secondly, you can't actually assume, because you don't know, the person behind the VTuber. I am quick on my moderation too, so don't test me. I'm gonna start adding some keywords to be blocked on Xfinity. And secondly, I can also set keyword filters too. For now, I took away followers' permission to use TTS. Until I find a Minecraft chat integration mod for TikTok. Rather than having to rely on TTS. I just noticed my other platforms went offline. I bet I know why. Oh, nope, they're back. I see a one viewer on purple platform. And if anyone is gonna be kind, I will give permission to people who deserve TTS privilege.
Now add TikTok live alerts inside your Minecraft game. You can also add every single chat message, and here's how to do it. First, you need a local paper MQ server with server tap plugin installed. Next, head to my link to download this alerts. Once it's done, take it off the limit to 24 seconds. Then make sure to check active events and start report. With server set up properly, you'll then start out working. If you want to know how to customize this, check the video below or it's on my link.
You know that's not gonna help. I need a mod solution. Boom. Did find one solution. Edit. Mods. Download. I mean, we got that. Unfortunately, what I'm looking for is not of the version I'm on. which is 1.21.10. They need to update that mod. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Oh, this is a nice sight to see. Let's just rush past that creeper. And skeleton, and creeper, and skeleton. That skeleton's right outside. I am good. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. That was a good boost, but still, nope. Nice spot to take a break. Fish. Well, I have enough hearts to make a break for it. That means I have to run. Looks like they despawned. I mean, I can collect this iron. That skeleton cannot get me. That was a dangerous case. I think it'd be a good time to head back to base. While at the same time dodging! I dodged that like a pro. Cave entrances. Plus water sounds. Let's see. Audible sounds. You know what, let's see what this is all about. What this sort of Horizons is showing me. Because I can just wait out till day doing some adventuring. No mobs spawning in on me on my way out, don't I? And of course, axes are still overpowered. Dealing 9 damage no matter what the level of axe. Hello. Sorry for TTS being off. It's because some people decide to be trolls. I'll get that turned on very shortly. But understand you have to follow to be able to use TTS. Or else, and if you abuse that and try to use words that circumvent racism, you will lose that permission, and you will get banned from my chat. As a wise man once said, there are consequences for your actions. Oh, I'm going to keep rowing, keep on rowing, keep on rowing. Because there's a giant with a trident. As it's becoming day, I shall row back home. I see you. Did my boat just shield me? Thank you for the follow. This area I remember. That's insane. Good thing I have an ally to depend on. The Iron Golem. Now to determine which direction's my home from here. I feel like I had no other choice. I'm low on food! This direction's my home. I bring tithings for my own home. Let's see. Let's put up a goal. Thanks for the follow, Faith Barton.
Faith Barton says you're so welcome.
Kind of a good spot for a base. Got the background of the rain.
Faith Barton says, how are you?
Doing good. Got one piece of iron armor. How are you? If anything iron is good for, it is a shield. This is the latest version of Minecraft. Good thing you did not follow me. That is an awkward message. And I don't want my TTS saying that. But unfortunately, moderation has to be taken. At least it's not blatant racism. That's for sure. Because blatant racism is an immediate ban. But if you say something stupid like that, then, well, you get muted. You know what? 3 is just enough for a bucket. Hot stuff. Should I add aesthetics to my game? Bum ba dee dum bum bum ba dee dum. Come on, how much durability do we got left? There we go, it's gone. This one too. I will be right back. Obs. We are back. Bah. With the combination of caffeine and food, I'm good. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Du kommer til gæst. I get pinged. I'm going to be switching games here in a bit. So I will be restarting the stream very soon. Actually, I can actively change the gaming to Magic the Gathering. Actively changed. Because we are going to be switching to that very, very soon. As for red and purple platforms, I will have to manually switch those. Okay, purple platform should be the one to change. Twitch, I will shut you down and turn you back on soon. I gotta be safe, you know. We will go back to this on another day. So what this means is my Xenon software, the software I use for VTubing, will be turned. Well, the camera for it will be turned off, but you'll still be able to see my avatar despite. So it's going to be a tiny bit wacky when it comes to lip sync. So let's get the camera turned off for Xenon, like right away. FHD, turn off. There we go. It's the best we can do for the time being. But it works. Just having me staring into your soul. But I like it. It works. It works. Next, Minecraft gets shut down. Let's put the camera on while I set up Magic the Gathering. Well, my camera for the game Magic the Gathering. I'm gonna be opening. Actually, do I need that? No. Studio mode stays on no.
Looking for my photo chart, I didn't understand it. I just gotta make Instagram story posts.
What about this Discord.exe? See no audio coming through. Yeah, I'm trying to get TikTok like Studio to hear you. That DC showed me everything. Hopefully this works. Hopefully with a cleaned camera this will look way better. Maybe this is what I think it is. Yellow.
Okay, I am back. Now I just gotta close up my laptop runs out of battery, which I think I'm actually going to sell all my Nintendo Switch 1 stuff and my tablet laptop so that I can get a brand new laptop.
This is exactly what I thought it'd be.
I can get one. I can get one that I want from 2020 used or refurbished, whatever they call it, for $500.
So what I need to do is have a window capture. Window capture, there it is. Say Discord. Move it to bottom.
While I set up, I'm plugging in my phone. I'm also plugging in my portable charger because also low battery on that. But actually, where's my other one? Just thought to. I have another
For
charger
some
here.
reason this ain't working out as I expected it to. Trying to get window capture, but it ain't working. I don't like that, but I guess I have to.
I have to go to my text messages. So I can tell my friends. Now, my friend who I did the music video for will know the music video is up on the website. I'm happy I made a website. I'm not happy I keep making the things I want disappear when I don't need it and reappear, or disappear when I need it and reappear when I don't.
Hmm.
It's very annoying. I have another portable charger. It's not fast, but it'll do a job for a minute, and I can't find it. I found another portable charger that I actually do need, though, for something else. That is not the cable I need. Because I think that outlet does not, that power brick does not work anymore. I need to charge the tracker for my scooter.
Okay, so
Wait,
I am
oh,
unable to get without using display capture. So display capture it is.
I figured out a deck I can use that one combo I wanted to try on. All I needed to do was I wanted to try to put it in the Venom deck because if it was in the Venom deck, it'd be very mean in the Venom deck, but black doesn't do what I need it to do. And red does. And ironically, one of the cards that I needed for the combo, I actually have a card that does exactly similar in my Dino deck. So it was like, well, now I don't need that card, so I could just substitute 4 cards instead of the 5 cards I was going to be substituting.
Okay.
I gotta find my.
Hello.
Um,
It's been a while, Calvin.
Calvin Wolf says, how is playing a PC going?
It's going good. I just waiting for Brand 6 to arrive so I can play some modded Minecraft while doing all this.
okay. You ain't got a deck. Why don't I?
For now,
Also,
I've been streaming for a few hours already.
also, I have an
How
idea
so?
for something that I want to do, but I can't do it until I learn D&D. But I have this really good. I have this D&D campaign like thing that I want to do, and I converted it from a Magic the Gathering deck. But
How
I
so,
need to
Calvin?
learn D&D to go through it. Um, dice over there. Charger loaded on over there. Deck over here for now.
How are you
I
unable
can.
to play on your computer, Calvin?
This is not the fastest charger in the world, but it is a charger, and that is all that.
I probably need to turn Discord down within TikTok Live Studio. Go ahead and do that.
I don't like the way that's charged. Nope. That's still pretty slow.
Okay.
I'm just gonna swap these
Calvin
because
Wolf
I
says my
can.
power supply unit went out, so I am trying to figure out how to get a 850-watt power supply.
Ah, oof. That sucks when the power supply goes out. I like my setup so far.
Calvin Wolf says yes.
Calvin Wolf says it is still $100.
Ooh, yeah. About as expensive as a RAM kit I want to buy.
That's not gonna help my case. I need another USB-C cable. Yeah. Actually, I do have one. It's right in front of me. I'm trying to find cables. I'm trying to keep things charged. While I'm trying to set up here. But I just remembered I don't need to use the USB-C cable.
Well, I'm shuffled up and ready to play. Just need to raise this a little bit. Where the edge of the table is seen somewhat.
Calvin Wolf says, well, I am out of here.
Well, good luck buying a new power supply. Hope you find the funds to do so.
I'm just gonna have to plug in my other charger. This is not gonna be fast enough, even though the other charger is only at 41%. But it charges up pretty quickly. Well, 40% actually. It charges up pretty quickly though because of the
Light setup.
fast charger.
Ooh, that sucks. And I'm already up here in Montana.
I literally just vacuumed. My light already turned off for the night, and I turned it back on, so don't have to worry about that. I do have my written proxies, and I've already written which cards are the proxies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a new hand.
And these proxies are not these proxy cards are not colored cards that I can actually use in this deck.
Hmm. Well, one of my IRL friends stopped by my stream on TikTok.
I'm just double checking to see what my proxy cards are.
I do wish that TikTok allows me to check on my stream on my phone. So I can like moderate from my phone.
Yeah.
But unfortunately that's not possible. Or I don't know if it is. Like, is there like a separate live studio app I could use? That's for the phone?
Don't know because guess what? I don't use TikTok. I don't got TikTok on my main phones, which is two of them. I have it on a different phone because I was using it for YouTube. Uh, react to do YouTube reaction videos 2 years ago, and that was honestly the last time I actually used it.
I'm just being myself online. You know what? That is a good hand.
And reshuffle because I was gonna get nothing but
I rolled a 7.
one basic one.
I got 2
Let
lands.
me. I was only gonna get two mountains, and there was gonna be no forest whatsoever.
Yeah, my hand's a good hand. I just need to draw good. I wonder where would I be able to like post a stream in this
No
Discord.
clue.
Also, people watching on all 3 platforms, I will be able to. I do have a will have a Magic the Gathering area in the main Discord. So, if you want, go to the link tree provided by Botrix. I think I'll have to check the commands, but I'll be posting the link to Discord, which is the primary source of, well, where this content will be posted, and as well extra TikTok content too. So I am a multi-streamer after all. If you want to try to play some Magic with me, that is perfectly doable. Ooh, okay. I guess I'll be going first. With an island and a soul ring. Your move.
Okay.
Also, for the people watching, my commanders are 13th Doctor and Ryan Sinclair.
Alright, that's not perfect, but it's not terrible. Mountain and pass.
Ah, yes, something I need. I'll play Rootbound
You need
Crag
a
and.
mountain?
Yeah, I need a mountain, exactly. I play Rootbound Crag. It enters tap because I do not control a mountain or a forest. I will tap 1, float a colorless, 2 foretell. And I will pass.
Draw. Forest. 2. Commander. Haste. 2.
Of course. Let me get my MTG companion app running.
I am about to. I'm just getting the images of the proxy card
I know my
ready if I need
proxy.
it. I have 4.
All right. Damage calculated. By the way, if you can't tell, I cleaned my camera lens. So you can actually see my phone now.
Alright. Now I got all my cards listed.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Untap and draw. I'm going to play another island. I'm going to tap a blue. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring out one more ramp card. Tap for red. 1, 2. Cursed Mirror. I'll have it become a copy of your commander for the heck of it.
Okay.
And I will send to your way.
Which I now have to take. Let me.
At least it's not commander damage.
Yep.
At the end of my turn, it returns to being an artifact.
Okay.
And I will pass my turn.
Nothing but land.
Nothing but land.
Good land. Question is, do I play a creature or do I play a spell? I'm not playing those. Although I do need that one upstairs. That one is... Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go into battle, swing at 2, but then I'm gonna tap 3 for a flash artifact, supply drop. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +2/+2 till end of turn. So now it's a 4/5 till end of turn. So that's 4/5.
Alright, damage calculated.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. So what I will do is tap this for green. 1, 2. Actually, green. Blue. 1 floating. Actually, I can float it over here. I can put it over here. So 3 mana. I cast 13th Doctor. Then
Okay.
tap this for red. 1-2. Tap Ryan Sinclair. And then Paradox Trigger. +1/+1 to the Doctor. And I pass my turn.
Ooh. That is not what I expected. Okay. I can do that instead. Risky for the bisky. Tap 4, tap supply drop to stack and draw. Nice. And pass.
Untap. And draw.
Also, have you seen this flavor yet?
Nope. I play a Sheltered Thicket for turn.
It tastes just like an ice cream sundae.
Then I tap 1, 2, 3, 4. I cast Danny Pink. So every time one of my other creatures get, say it's their first +1/+1 counter, each turn I can draw a card. I draw a card.
Okay.
So your commander's a 2/3 now. Back to 2/3.
Yes. It's been at 2-3.
It's back to 2/3. I'm going to attempt to swing with Ryan. Attack trigger. That one whiffs. Ah, darn.
So how much?
That's a 2. Coming your way.
I'll block it because it's a 2-3.
Ryan dies. With command attacks, of course. Pass turn.
Rolling. Draw. That is literally everything. Mountain. Uh, 3, 4, 5. And I'll tap 3 for conscribe infantry, and when it dies, create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. It's a 1/3. And then tap 2 for liquid metal coating. Just to make a permanent being artifact in addition to other types, so on your turn you can tap it. What's your creature at?
I got a 3/3 Doctor and a 4/3 Danny Pink.
I will pass.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cast Ryan Sinclair again. I'll put another +1/+1 counter onto the Doctor. And then I will draw a card since that was the first time that happened this turn. I will pass turn there.
Okay. Draw. 3, 1. I'm just doing some calculations while I play this forest.
Thanks for sticking around, Caden likes to edit.
Alright. That's when 4, 4, 8. Alright, I can do that.
I'm just editing some stuff. So, my programs think that Discord has closed.
I'm gonna tap 1 for animated land. The Agent Venom is my animated land. I'm gonna make this mountain be a creature till end of turn.
Oh no.
Not that I can. It's only till end of turn. I'm not doing much. Tap for Fire Kit. And equip Fire Kit.
Okay.
And pass. Now it is not a creature anymore. Your turn.
Untap. Draw. Untap a green for Carpet of Flowers.
Okay.
And you don't run any islands so in that deck, so that's
Nope. Never.
a waste of a green then.
Should have been a red.
Let's see.
see if I have enough mana for this one. I have 6 mana. No, I need this setup needs 7 mana.
It's just hit when you have a setup that needs more mana than you have. I'm still trying to figure out which deck I should throw Platinum Angel in. I don't even know what my Void went out of is anymore.
I'm going to move into combat and swing with Ryan. Attack trigger in response of attack trigger. I will tap 1, 2, 3 to cast Flatline. Creatures your opponent's control have base power of toughness of 0-1 until end of turn. Now to resolve Ryan Sinclair's ability. Looking for a CMC of 2. Or 1, that'll work. Preordain. I cast Preordain. Scry Tooth and draw a card. I'm going to put them both at the bottom because I don't really need them at this time. Paradox trigger. I will give +1/+1 to Ryan Sinclair.
Okay.
Your creatures have 0 are now 0-1.
Yeah, that's not gonna matter because I was gonna block with this guy anyway. He's gonna die anyway because he was originally a 3/1. And then I get a 1/1 colorless creature or 1/1 colorless soldier artifact.
Good thing I casted Flatline then. Ryan would have died.
Well, no, you got a +1/+1 on him. Or wait, no, he was a 2.
Yeah, still, Ryan would have died if I didn't cast Flatline.
I need a soldier artifact. I have soldier.
So now that was 3 damage coming at your creature.
I already put him in the graveyard. I'm getting my thingamabobbers. I do not have a.
Since I did not get my land drop, I'll be playing a forest.
Why are my soldiers all the way down here? That makes no sense. My soldiers.
And as well, I
are
will draw
alphabetical.
another card.
Wait, Zach, did you know they made Sharknado as a token?
Okay.
Look, it's Sharknado.
I will pay a green and suspend search for tomorrow.
Also, here's my token that I got. I actually have it. I'm surprised.
Alright, I'm moving to my end step, and Ryan Sinclair untaps, thanks to Team TARDIS.
My turn. Draw. I'm actually going to need that.
I will be right back, everyone.
Lucky star. Oh, I plugged this in 40%. I know, 45 minutes. 86%.
I am back.
Okay, I'm going to liquid metal coating my equipped land. Um, I'm going to play a harmless offering.
Hey,
So that,
co-pilot. If I turned a land into a creature, and then at the end of the turn that turns back into a land, during that turn, does the equipment stay on it after the end step?
Yep, the equipment stays attached even after it turns back into a lamb, so you're good to go. Anything else you're curious about?
Huh. Copilot just told me that your equipped land
I mean,
is legal.
it was, the card was not removed from the field, so I assume that the only way to unequip it is to either remove the equipment or
Or just pay the equip
have
cost and
the
remove
other
it.
card removed from the field. But Zach, I would like you to have this mountain that is equipped, and also it is an artifact until end of turn, and currently has all names of non-legendary creature cards in addition to its name.
Good thing I have all legendary creatures.
In your deck,
I can pull win cons without non-legendaries.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was 3 from here. Yep. Zach, can you tell me what Splinter does?
Is that a keyword?
No, it is the name of a sorcery that costs 2 green and 2 colorless.
Without it on hand, I don't know.
Huh?
Without it on hand, I don't know.
Remove target artifact from the game. Search its controller's graveyard, hand, and library for all cards with the same name as that artifact and remove them from the game. That player then shuffles his or her library. I am targeting that mountain artifact I just gave you. How many basic land mountains did you have in your deck? And non-legendary creatures?
Not much on lands.
So you lose all mountains and all non-legendary creatures.
all exiled.
Yes.
Good thing I have Bergie's. Bergie is safe. You know this one. What is Madam Web's creature type? Is it legendary? Is Madam Web legendary?
I don't know that off the top of my head, but I have it. I have it right here. And a quick scroll tells me she's a legend.
Okay, good. That stays in the deck. I actually did not lose much at all. Because
Surprise.
majority is legendary.
And majority is not mountain.
Yep.
Would it have been better if it was a forest? Spring Universe.
Even my Squee Dubious Monarch is safe.
Not going to attack. Or am I going to attack? Where's my hand?
Well, now you know that that card is kind of useless against me. Since majority of my deck is legendary creatures, instants, sorceries, enchantments, artifacts,
Well, this
pretty much anything. A good commander deck
Well,
is pretty much mostly legendary.
that pack. That one is. The other one is a different thing.
No, I should have kept that iced out. I should have not spread down that iced out. I would have canceled what you did.
Swing at you for 2, commander.
2, 3, 2, 3. You know what? I'll block with my commander, the Doctor, for 4.
I pause. Nope. What I want to do. Where is that open?
I now have enough mana to do what I want.
Well, now, don't have enough mana to do whatever you want.
So what I want to do? Tap a red. And 1 extra. To cast Twinferno. I'm going to use Twinferno's first ability to copy the next instant or sorcery I cast. Then I tap 1 blue and then 4 extra. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. I cast Quantum Misalignment. Create a token that's a copy of target creature I control, except it isn't legendary, and it also has rebound. So I'm going to target the 13th Doctor to make 2 copies. since I used Twinferno to copy. Actually, that goes to exile, so I can cast on my next upkeep. I will move into combat and swing with Ryan Sinclair. And attack trigger. Well, that's not gonna get played this match. That's 3 coming at you.
My token.
Alright, I pass my turn. Ryan on taps.
Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap for 6 for a Spidey Dino. Spider Rex. Daring Dino. 6, 6. Reach, trample, and ward 2. And pass my turn.
Now that's a card I'm enjoying seeing. On my upkeep, I cast Search for Tomorrow. And as well, Quantum Misalignment. So that's 2 triggers from each doctor. So let's go here. So I'm going to put all the power to Ryan Sinclair. And then I'm going to create a fourth doctor and then search for my land.
Okay.
Put it onto the battlefield and then shuffle. Going to main phase 1. I already got my draw because I drew ahead of time. One red. One, 2, 3.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I cast Yasmin Khan. I'm going to set aside 2 mana. And tap 3 mana to cast Wreck and Rebuild. Mill 5 cards. I mill 5 cards, and I may put a land card from my graveyard into the battlefield tapped. There is no land card.
There's less land cards in there. That probably explains it.
That's fine though. I'm going and attack trigger. Cast Growth Spiral.
What's he at? Creature. Take it.
Okay. Means one more attack from Ryan and the game's over.
That's why I'm trying not to get further with my sodas.
Alright.
Anything else?
Main phase 2. I pay the foretell cost to cast Surge of Brilliance. Since 4 cards were played outside my hand this turn, I will draw 4, counting Surge of Brilliance itself. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay, OBS is trying to be wonky. I didn't Growth Spiral went around my normal land drop, thankfully. So for my land drop will be Temple of the False God.
Oh. Hold.
And that's still tapped.
I've got to prepare for a complex film.
I'm going to tap a red in Temple of the False God to Chaos Warp my own flower garden of flowers. Oh, carpet of flowers. And if my next top card's a permanent, I put it onto the battlefield.
I can tell it is my liquid metal. Then again, all it does is turn my things into artifacts to end the turn.
Combine that with Darksteel Forge, and then they're indestructible. As long as they're artifacts.
What was that?
Combine that with Darksteel Forge, and then while they are artifacts, they become indestructible.
I can only do this once. I can only do this once per turn because I have to tap my artifact to do it, but I can also only target one thing at a time.
Alright, let's
I can only
reveal
target
the top
one
card of my
permanent
library.
at
If
a
it's
time.
a permanent, it goes onto the battlefield. Passionate Archaeologist. Lucky me. Alright, now I go to my end step, and Ryan untaps. It's your move.
Draw. Main. 3, 4. Don't think I'm gonna get. Tap for 4. Curator of the Sun's Creation. A free with whenever I discover again to the same value. This ability triggers them once each turn. Not like I'm going to discover anything soon. Hit you with a 6/6 trample.
Like, that will help you out. I block with Ryan Sinclair.
Worth a try. Pass.
Untap and draw. I play Path of Ancestry for turn.
Real cool.
You got any creatures?
1.
And what does that one do?
Nothing, because I'm not going to be discovering anytime soon. All it does is just make me discover again for the same cost.
And what's that cost?
Whatever the cost of the discover is.
I have no clue.
I discover again for the same cost.
Oh.
But I'm not going to discover for who knows how long.
Let's tap Yasmin Khan to exile top.
To do what?
I tapped Yasmin Khan to exile my top card. I guess I'll tap a red and 2 more to cast Impending Flux from Exile. Impending Flux deals X damage to each opponent and each creature they control, where X is 1. Well, X is 1 plus the number of spells I cast from anywhere other than my hand this turn. Not counting itself, that's just 2 damage. Paradox trigger.
So I only take 2.
I will draw a card since the first time this turn. And since I have 2 commanders out, that is 3 effect damage coming your way. Oh, not 3.
3
6.
extra.
That is 6 damage coming your way, because I have 2 commanders.
Okay.
And what is the power and toughness of your creature?
Free.
Well, technically 3-1 until the end of turn, because I damaged it.
3-1.
If I'm right, it goes back to 3-3. It heals itself at the end of the turn.
Yeah, but currently 3-1.
Tap for green. 2 more. Beast within your
Because we
creature.
both know it's not gonna work.
Actually, yeah.
What do we do?
I'll just beast within your creature. You'll just get a 3/3
Turn it
beast
into a
token.
Which didn't really change much.
Not until I pay. I don't have enough blue, darn.
I'm surprised I got no beef. I'm using a boar with a +1/+1.
Alright, swing with Ryan. Attack trigger. Should I? Instead of casting it for
Should
free,
not
I will pay for the overload cost. If I can. No, I cannot. Alright, I cast Mizzix Mastery. I can only choose 1 instant or sorcerer in my graveyard. Let's see, I will copy Quantum Misalignment, creating another Doctor. Forgot I created a Doctor before. So now that's 5 Doctors. That is 10 damage, effect damage from because of Passionate Archaeologist.
How much?
That is 10 effect damage thanks to Passionate Archaeologist.
Okay.
And now for declaring defense. What do you declare with?
I only got that token.
Alright. You choose to defend with your token?
I got no other choice.
Okay. So the attack hits the token. And you are saved another turn, and I will go to my instep and Ryan untaps.
Can't do that. Nope. I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 7. Just play my commander and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Tap Yasmin to exile top. Oh, this will be fun. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Tap 6. Cast Clara Oswald. Paradox Trigger. I'm going to toss 1 +1/+1 counter to Yasmin Khan. And 4 to Ryan. And since it was a card cast out of exile, Passionate Archaeologist will do 12 damage. So what's the verdict of 12 effect damage?
Well,
What is the verdict of 12 effect damage?
I couldn't hear anything a whole minute. Before everything that I could not hear, which was that last card that you put down next to your deck, I did not hear anything before that, but I have 8 life before that happened.
Darn, then that means I win by effect damage.
I'm freezing cold.
I mean,
And my robe is
it
stuck
was
upstairs.
Temple of Epiphany.
Ruined. It is 37 degrees out.
Let's see what I would have gotten from Ryan's attack. I say would have because I already won. Ristic Study, of course, Ristic Study.
I get more tired and tired every day.
That would have netted me 10 +1/+1 counters if I casted that. Oh man. But as I said before, even without non-legendary creatures, I can still win.
Well, I know you can. It's not going to get rid of your commanders. I mean, imagine if it could. Take care of every creature, non-legendary and legendary. I was falling asleep earlier, so I think I actually should be going to bed right now. Because I'm not gonna fall asleep in class tomorrow even if I do go to bed. But
And of course, 2 cards after
less
Rustic
likely.
Study was Mana Flare, yep.
I know what to bring tomorrow.
Well, I had
Fine.
fun.
Did something. I didn't do much, but I did something.
To learn that your combo is ineffective against my deck.
Well, like I said, that deck. But you have more than one deck.
Yeah, but this is my main. And I'll always be improving it over others.
I think I prefer Mothman for official. If the deck creation finishing goes well, then Adventure Time or Mortal Kombat will probably be one of my favorites for custom. But for official, I think it's Mothman. Or
And
Valvola.
me, it is my modified Doctor Who.
Although those are pre-built decks, for non-pre-built decks, any of my Spidey decks have been pretty decent.
Mine's an upgraded precon.
It just depends. My Spidey decks are decent, it just depends on how you get the hand.
Let's see how long I've been streaming.
Not long enough, I
The
guess.
projector is doing wonky. Actually, I've been streaming for 2 hours 44 minutes.
But Doc, I have this thing I'm trying to do, and I can't do it unless I learn D&D.
And TikTok has been going
But when I
on for
do,
3 hours. And
once I learn D&D, I have this D&D story thingy that you can try out with me, and it uses a Magic the Gathering deck
okay.
for most of its premise. Like there's for characters that you have to fight, they're gonna be creatures from the deck, and then you can like find artifacts that you can get to make your character stronger and whatnot. All the rules for each of the cards and what their effects do from original Magic the Gathering standards into this format were done by me working with
Okay. I've gotten like 2 followers from today's streaming.
I was gonna look for something, but I don't know what I was gonna look for.
Anyway, I thank everyone for coming by. I'm going to be shutting platforms down one by one. I appreciate everyone coming by to watch me play some Magic and, as for earlier, Minecraft. Starting with red and purple platform. Simultaneously shut them down with this button.